There's lots of work to do on this motorcycle, but I can't do it safely until it's suspended in the air in such a way that the apparatus isn't slipping and sliding. Hello and welcome to My Man the Maker's motorcycle channel. I'd like to share with you a rework or redux of a project that I executed on maybe 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. I bought a motorcycle jack stand. It's quite a nice unit and I like the way it works, but there's one problem with it. And the problem is that the elevation setup that's shipped with the jack stand doesn't work with Easy Rider. The reason why is because Easy Rider has extremely long aftermarket tailpipes that extend far beyond where normal Honda tailpipes end, and they block the frame. Specifically, they block the area of the swing arm where the jack stand's supposed to go. It exposes about a maybe more inch gap. And when I try to use the jack stand as delivered, which works with, I would say, 99% of motorcycles in this world, but not this one, it runs the risk of damaging the exhaust pipes. So what I ended up doing was developing, very quickly, because I wanted to get this thing up in the air, these blocks. And what they're composed of is they're composed of a thin sheet of rubber, double back tape, and a piece of wood. And they kind of worked okay. Okay in the sense that they actually got the motorcycle in the air. But I think you can see the problem is that the double back tape, the motorcycle is quite heavy, of course, and the double back tape starts to slide around on the block of wood. And that's not safe. So that caused the motorcycle to start kind of shifting around. So the other day, while I was shopping on Taobao, a local Chinese version of Amazon and eBay combined, I came across these rubber blocks. Now, these rubber blocks were not expensive, and they're about the right size. They're 40 centimeters by 40 centimeters they're 50 by 50 by 40, which means they're 5 by 5 by 4 centimeters in size. So what I did, they're significantly bigger than this little block here. So what I did was I bought 4 of them because I figured, the shipping was as much an expense as the blocks themselves. So I figured, hey, I may as well get a couple of extra blocks just in case I do something to the existing set that somehow damages them or makes them impossible to use in the future. So what I did was I just took 2 of the blocks, put them on the jack stand adapter, and managed to lift the motorcycle in the air. But they're still not mechanically connected to the jack stand apparatus. So the idea now, the next iteration of these, is I'm going to drill a hole through them and countersink a bolt which will go through the apparatus and mechanically connect this rubber. I guess you could call it a bushing or a shim. I don't quite know what to call it, a block. So that should the motorcycle shift around for whatever reason, the blocks don't go with it. They stay in place. So for right now, it's just weight holding the whole thing together. But very soon, I'm going to drill a hole through the motorcycle jack stand adapter, buy a bolt with a washer, and put that entire apparatus together. So that's coming up. So you could think of this as phase 2. What this did was it enabled me to be in a position where I could remove the rear wheel of Easy Rider, which I want to do because I want to clean it up, change the tire, change the brakes, paint it, clean it, get the chain off, and do all that stuff. So that's the idea for Easy Rider and why I got these rubber blocks, how I intend to use them, and how I intend to modify them in the future. Well, that's it for now. Take care, and keep making. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please consider subscribing, giving me a like, and leaving me a comment. I really enjoy making these videos, and I want to know from you how I can make them better. The whole point of these videos is to demonstrate that if I can do something, you can do it too. Well, that's it for now. So long, and remember, keep making.